The next thing is when you get into your promised land, like remember the level of intimacy that you have with God, because sometimes when we're in a wilderness, we spend a lot of time with God and thinking about God and reaching out to Him. Because when you're in a wilderness, spiritual wilderness, you are asking a lot of questions and you get to know God really, really well in your wilderness. But sometimes when you get into your actual territory that God has for you, it can get really busy and an accelerated time. And then you start to spend less and less time with God. And that's what happens to a lot of people. So we need to prioritize our relationship with the Father even when you get to the very thing you've waited for, so whatever that looks like your time in the morning or the time that you've set aside to be with the Lord, because John said that eternal life is to know Jesus. So that's the reason why we're alive, is to know Jesus, right? So we want to put Him first in everything. And in Numbers 7:89, it says, "Now when Moses went into the tabernacle of meeting to speak with God, he heard the voice of one, God, speaking to him from above the mercy seat that was on the ark of the testimony from between the two cherubim. Thus he spoke to him." And it's amazing to think like the same level of intimacy that Moses had with God, we can have with God. It amazes me that just like Jesus on the cross, the veil tearing from top to bottom, now I can be spiritually in the Holy of Holies. I can talk to God, although I can't see God because God has never been seen because He's a spirit. He's not a body. Jesus is the body. But, with my eyes closed, I can feel God's presence, or even open. I can feel God's presence like He's a person, and the same level of relationship Moses had, we can have with God. And so when you get into your promised land, remember, like, I'm going to put God first in everything.